Friends, welcome back. Here you can see that I just create I just create a HTML and CSS file for our running a car in a highway. So I just before that I just select all and remove all the data which is present here, and after that I just save the file as I just give the name here, and here we just see for that giving the name I just give the name as a car running what I give the name I just save it. So here you can see that I just give the name as car running.html. This is the HTML file here, and after that I just create a CSS file here. So I just go to file new, and after that I just here I just create a CSS file. So I just click on CSS, and after that I just create a blank page here, or you just create a blank page here, and after I just create CSS file here. So here you can see that after creating CSS file I just give the name for the CSS file here, and I just give this same name that car running.css here, because we just saved the first CSS file as a .css. So I just write it car running .css, and after I just save it here, and after that you can see that some text are present here. So I just zoom in so that you can see that what the page we are creating here. So just you can see that this is the car running.html, and after that I just create a page that is car running.css. So I just create HTML file and CSS file here, and after you can see that the some text is showing here. So I just remove all the text in CSS, and after I just go to the our our HTML page here, and after that I just create HTML here, and after that after HTML you just create a head section and body section here, and here you can see that just create head section here, and I just close the head section by using /head here, and inside the head section you just create a title section here. So for giving the title here, so I just create title, and I just give the title name is running car project here, and I just close the title by using /title, and after that I just create a body portion here. So I just for body you just write body, and I just close the body by using /body here, and basically head section is for use browser, and body section for our user. So I just zoom in so that you can see that what can I do in here. So this is the total portion I can write here. So this is the head section here, and this portion is basically body section here, and you can see that this is the title section here. The basically title section seeing in the browser name, and after that I just create our I just go again go to the HTML, and I just create in body I just write some paragraph in body section. So before that just preparing something. So I just go to the you can see here. Oh no, for that I just go here, and here I just save some image here. So you can see that here this is the image I can use for our running a car in a browser. So for that I just use it, and after that I just go here DW, and I just create that is I just remove the total CSS here, and I just save it. Here you can see that some star mark is present here because it is not saved. So for that I just write it. So you can use this /star and // for writing the comment in the CSS portion. So I just write. Now we can connect HTML page to car, and after that I just zoom it to car to CSS, and after that I just again go to the our HTML page here, and basically we just create our I just created link here. So for for linking the HTML to CSS, we just use ARP attribute, and here you can see the link of the CSS file here. So I just go to the CSS file. You can see that car running.css is my file here, and after that I just create a relation. What is the relation between CSS file and HTML file? So this is the our style sheet. It can style for our style purpose, we can use it, and after that we just use type here, which type of CSS property you can use. So this is the text CSS, and media, which type of media you can see. We can see basically printing media or a screen media for showing the data in the browser, and printing media is used for basically printing the data for inside the browser. So this is the total link here. So link used for, we just create link here. So this is the hyperlink, this is the total link of CSS, and this is the relation types here, and this is the type of relation we can make with the HTML CSS, and this is media for which type of which way we can display the total content in the browser. So for that we just use it, and for that we just after linking the total data, we just I just create a division here for I just give the name that is class. I just create my car here. Make sure that when you give the name of the division, you do not use the slash inside the class name, so it may throw error. So for that we just use here some error here, but still we just running, so that you can see that which types of error we can occur here. So I just again go to the CSS properties. So here you can create a star, margin is equals to 0, padding is equals to 0, and border is equals to 0, so that the total area given by the browser by default may be 0. So your margin will be 0, padding will be 0, and border will be 0, so that the browser automatically do not give the any space inside the object. So for this purpose we just use it. And next again I just use dot my car here, and after that we just use height is 100 pixel, and again after that we just use width. For width we just use 500%, and after that we just use our background image here, which image we can use inside the background. So again I just choose this for the background here, and we just use background is our basically just select a background image here. So for background image we just select here. You can see that this is the my background image here. You can see this is the total properties of the background, and we just press OK, and after that we just use the semicolon here, and after selecting the background image, we just select the background size here, which type of background size you can use. So it is totally cover, so just use cover for background size, and after that we just select background position here. The background position is center, the image should be present in the center of the background, and after that we just use the position is equal to relative is used for basically our set the total image in a particular position, so that there is no gap present here. So height for height here, width is what is the width of the image. Background image for background image is just use background size is cover, and after we just use background position is center here, and back position is relative, so that it can do not give any space here. Overflow x is equal to hidden, so that if the image is more than the background, then it can hide it. So this is the URL background name here. The URL background name we just use for our background image here, and after that we just go to Google Chrome, and you can see that what is the changes occur here. You can see that just create a space between by using class, by using the division. So for that it may not work, so you can see the error here, and after that I just fixes the error. So for that we just use it, and after that it may take some times to open the browser here, and when you open the browser you can see that there is no property present, there is no background image in the our browser. So it is want to recover it, so we do not restore it. So you can see that there is no image present in our browser because we create a mistake in our creating division. So here when you create a class, you do not give the space between the class name. So for that we just make an error here. So we can identify the error and we can see the how we can write the class here. So again I just go to the my browser and just write correct it and just write my car here, and after that just save it here, just in the CSS property also I just save it, and after that just again go to the browser and you can see that this is the background of the background image here, and after that you can see that this is the total image here, and you can see it is present in cover and cover position. So for that we just use it, and after that we just use again inside a div, that is just create div is highway, so that we can represent the highway of our image. So I just close the div here. This div is present inside the car div. So this is the first div and this is the second div here, there is main div here, and after that I just create dot highway, and after that I just use this is CSS property of our highway. So I just use height is equals to 250 pixel and width is 100%, and after that we just use our display property. Display property basically used for the specify the image to perform, and after that we just use background image here, and background image is road, and after that we just use position is absolute here, and in absolute position it can make some adjustment with the relative object, and after that we just select left border and right is 0, so it can be in a particular position. It is present in bottom of the image, and after that just write our background repeat attribute here, so that it can repeat x, that means it can run in x-axis only. And after that I just create a animation basically used for the running or animating the image, so that it can animate the highway, and it is 5 seconds, and then it is linear and infinite, so infinite time it can run the highway. So I just go to the Google and you can see that there is no animation is present, but still for particularly that to just see that here you can see that the road is running here and road is not running here. So for that we just for running we just use at the rate of key way, and after that we just use the total that deep class name. So here you can see that we just use height here, width is 100, display is block, that means it can specify how the image of the display. Background image is the image which can show in the website. So and position is our absolute, that means it can adjust with the relative image, and bottom is 0, left is 0, right is 0, that means it can present at the bottom of the browser. And the Z index is 1 is our status. If the high it can represent the overlapping of the image here, and if the high status it can present in upper image, and if the Z index is low, then Z index status is low, then it can present at the last. And for our animation we just use at the rate of keyframe highway, that means it can animate the it can specify the animation, that means which types of animation it can be done. And after that we just use transformation, that means it can rotate the animation into the 3D direction and translate x, that means it can run the animation in x axis only. So this is the way, and we just use 3400, and you can see that background repeated x axis so that background is repeat and it can run in x-axis only. And animation is highway is animated 5 second is means or it can run 5 seconds, then after linear and in a single lane and infinite it can run more than one infinitely. And 100% transform is it can rotate the animation in a particular direction, 2D or 3D direction. And a transfer x is that means just use our in a x-axis only, so you can see that it can run in x-axis only and in x-axis only. And after giving the class name, we just use our after highway we just use div class, and we just give the class name is city here, and I just close the div here by using /div. Inside the I just create another city division inside the our my car division, and here you can see that this is the division here, and this is the second division, and this is the third division here. So you can see that, and after that we just write it here. And for cars I just use it in css dot car dot city, and inside the city I just adjust the city here. So for that this is the height of the city and this is the width of the city here. And after this we just write to after height and width to just use another parameter here. So after that we just use the display properties. It can specify the appearance of the image, so it is blocked, that means it can cover all the area of the browser. And we just select the background image here, so I just select background image is city, and after that I just use semicolon. And next is position. So position is absolute, that means it can adjust with the relative image, and it can size it and do not give any space between two images. So next is left is 0, right is 0, and z index is 1, that means it can overlap with another image. And its status is 1. And after to just use animation, it can animate the image. So in animation, so the image can be run as like an animation or a video like. So position is absolute, that means it can in here you can see that this is absolute, and here you can see that the position is absolute, that means it can adjust with the relative image here. But in our background image we just see that the background position is relative, that means it can adjust with the gap, and this absolute position is synchronized with relative position. And this is the height of the city, this is the width of the city. Display is block here, that means it can totally cover. This B is not required, you just remove it. And after that we just use the background image here, this is the background image, and this is the selection of the background image here. Position is absolute, that means it can synchronize or adjust with the relative image. And bottom is 250 pixel, that means it can present 250 pixel up to the city, because city present up to the highway, because highway present low and city present it's up. And after the left is 0, right is 0, so that it can for fixing the area we just use for that. And after we just use z index, so that it can overlapping, it can represent the overlapping of the image. And after we just use animation, city is equal 20 seconds. And then after the linear and infinite, linear it can run in single direction, and infinite means it can continuously run with the time. And at the rate of frame city, it is specify the animation type, and animation type is 100%. And after we just use the transform, it can run, it can move the image in a 2D or 3D direction. And for that we just specify the translate x, that means it can move the image in x-axis only, and in x-axis we can remove minus 400 pixel. And we just use background repeat here, so that the background will automatically repeat here. And at the rate of keyframe is it can specify the our image style or image rotation, and background is for repeating the image again and again. So just just you can remove that. If you remove that, it cannot be animated, but you just write it, so it can save it automatically. So you can see that the road and image, the road and city will be present here. So I just save it here, and you can see that this is the total animation required for the running the city here. And after that we just write our this is running of the city and running of the road here. And after this we just go here, and I just write I just create another division here, the div here, and after that I just give the class is car. So I just close it by using slash div here, and inside the car we just give a image is just present the image here, because the car in static position. So I just use image src, and I just select the car here. You can see the pixel of the car, and this is the car and this is the car wheel here. So first we select the car here, and after we just select the wheel here. So here I just select the car. For image we just use the src attribute here. So this is the total division here, and inside the division second division is created, and inside this city will be created, and this is the another division here where no car will be present here. So I just write it here, and after to just use it dot car here, and we just after that write car here. So you can see that I just do not close the div here, so that it can present backside of the background of the image. So for that I just remove it, I just close the my car div, and so that it can be present and in the highway only. So for that we just change it. So I just close the my car div here, and so if you see that what is the error is occur here. So for that we just write it here, and I just write dot car is white is our 500 pixel, left is 50%, and bottom is 70 pixel. And after that we just write after bottom is 70 pixel, we just use position is our absolute, because it can adjust with the relative image. And after white, after we just I just use z index here. So for z index we can see that there is no image is present, because it is present in our background, and z index is required for our overlapping the image here. And here you can use the transfer here. So for transfer we just use the translate x, that means it can rotate in x-axis only. And here I just save it here. So you can see that there is no images present in our browser. So you just first close the div here, close the my car div here, and after that we just run it here. So I just write all the css property, and again I just browse it, so that you can see that what is the problem occurs here. So for that you can see that the car image is not showing here, but still just I create another car here, car image here, because for using the car property. After that we just specify the animation for car image. For that we just use white is 100 pixel, and animation is for animation basically used for our animating the particular object. So we just use animating the car image here, and after that we just use animation car, the object name is car, and after the time is it 10 second, and next is linear and infinite. Linear means it can run in single direction, infinite means it can run with time. So you can see that I just after completing all the css properties, still it cannot working, because here you can see that I just in overlap I just remove I just close the div here, and after that we just complete I just complete it here. And after that we just animating the car. For how can we car will be animated, so for animation or movable we just use it. So I just use additive keyframe. It basically specify which types of animation can be doing in a particular image. So for that we just use it, and I just give the car name is car. So it's basically animating the car here. And inside it you can see that the car will be moving slightly 1 pixel up and 1 pixel down in the road, so that it can see that it is like quite original. So for that we just use, when it is 100% it can transform the transfer basically used for our moving the object in 2D or 3D direction. So translate is used for basically our rotating or running the image in a x-axis only. So for that we just use it. I just display three condition here: 100%, 50%, and 0%. And 100% it can move 1 pixel down, and in 50% it can move 1 pixel up, and again in 0% it can move 0% 1 pixel down. So it can show that after completing this, after completing all the CSS properties, still it cannot work. I just zoom it so that you can see it. This is the car for car, and this is for car image only, and this is for highlighting or animating the car here. So for that you can see it here. And this is required for specifying the which types of animation will be going on in this car object. For that we just use it. So this is only for moving the car here, and it can moving slightly up and down the car in the animation view. And for moving the car here we just use, this is the for appearance of car in the our browser. For set the position of the car we just use. And the dot car image is basically animating the car in a browser. So for that we just use it, and I just write it so that you can see it properly and understood properly. And after that I just I just remove the data here, and after I just see it here. So for that we just in preview you can see that there is no car is present here. And after that we just when I just save it, you just see that what is this going on. You can see that I just this is a single div here, and this is the div inside the div here. And basically this div is closed, my car div is closing here. So I just, for that I just use this div here. I just save it here, and again I just go to the preview here, so that you can see that a car image is present here, because the car is present, but still it is present in background, so that it cannot be showing here. So you can see that and you see that this is the one div here, and this is inside another div here, and this is the third div here for inside it, and this is the another div here for class, and this is the another div. It is not required. I just remove this closing div here, because it is extra div here. And after that just again previewed, and you can see that car is present in the browser here. And after that we can again go for wheel here. After showing the car, you just go for the wheel, and for wheel we just use that. And for wheel purpose we just create another wheel here. So for that I just create a class. Inside the div we just create a class, and the class name is wheel. And inside wheel we just use two wheels, so that we just use two wheel. One is front wheel and another is back wheel. Inside I just select the image here, so that I just write image src is equal to class wheel. I just select the image wheel, and after we just specify the class is back wheel. And after that I just select a image here. For that I just browse it, and I again select the wheel here, and here you can see that I just represent the front wheel here. And after that I just save it here, and after saving it you can close the div here, and after saving it you can see that. And here just zoom it so that you see that what is going on. And this is for back wheel here, and this is wheel for front wheel. This is two image here, and just to preview that, and here you can see that the image is present at the backend, because we just do not write any CSS property inside it, so for that it cannot be showing here. So the image is present, but still it can do not showing in the browser. So for that we just write CSS property here. This is the backend and front wheel for it, and this is the another class for car, and this is the city division, and this is our highway division here, and this is the total car division here. So this is this way we can division will be adjusted so that it can write it. And for wheel purpose we just write the wheel here, and after we just write it. For wheel we just specify using dot wheel here, and after that I just use the left is 50%, and after that just use bottom is 50%. I just adjust the area, you can change it also, it's up to you. Left is 55%, bottom is 50%. Transform is for rotating the wheel in 3D or 2D direction, it's up to you. And translate X is used for rotate the total data in X-axis only. And after that we just use position here. Position basically used for, position is absolute, that means it can synchronize or adjust with the relative image here. Relative image our background image. And that index is 2, that means its status is state is more high, so that it can present in the high position. It can overlap, if the image is overlap in its the wheel will be present at the high position. And after that we just save it here, and you can see that 2 will be showing in it, but it cannot rotating and it is not in position, but still the image is showing here. And after that we just animating and pick the height and width of the wheel. This is wheel for showing the wheel in the browser, and this is the animating the wheel in the browser. So this one is for showing the wheel in the browser. I just write it so that showing the position, wheel position, and this is for animating the wheel position. So this is for wheel animation. I just write it animation. So n is present here, so I just write it n here, and after that I just write it here, and after that to just write our after that we can see that the image is present, and after that we just write that is after animation we just rotate the wheel here, so it is basically used and it present its original position, so that it can rotate and can present in its original position. For that we just write it for back. I just write the CSS property for back wheel and the CSS property for front wheel also. And for that we just use back wheel is left minus 120 pixel, and bottom is 30 pixel, and position is absolute, that means it synchronize or adjust with the relative position. So after that we just after back wheel you just write it for front wheel same also, and I just change the position, left position and bottom position also. So bottom position is quite same, but left and left position for back wheel and front wheel is different, and this is for back wheel and this is for front wheel only. And after that I just save it, and after that you will go to preview, and you can see that the wheel is present in its own position and there is no changes occurring, but it is not rotating. So for rotating we just use at the rate of keyframe. So this is for our back this is for our back wheel, so just use left, bottom, and the position attribute. The position attribute is absolute, so that it can adjust with our car image here. And this is for front wheel, we just use the left button and position absolute, and after that we just write it here, and for that we just use it, and basically we just present it here. And this is for basically left, bottom, and This is transfer for rotating it to the 3D direction. It is basically rotating x-axis only. This is minus 50 pixel and position is absolute. Will be adjusted, and that the index is for our overlapping the image one to another. And this is full image here, and this is the height and width of the image here. And animation is used for animating the wheel in a particular position or image. So that after that we just use the at the rate of keyframe for rotating the our wheel here. So for that we just use it, and I just write it here. Next we just use the at the rate of keyframe wheel, and after that it can specify the rotation of the wheel, and after that we just write translate transform is a translate x, and after that we just write for that we just write transform rotate 360 degrees semicolon. So for that we just write it, and we can see that how it, for rotating image is used for our rotate the image in 360 degree, or you can give the degree for the in which angle it can rotate also.
Hello everyone, this is Deepak and I am going to tell you how we can upload the entire data of running a car animation onto the XAMPP server. So how we can do that? So I just double click on that. This is my entire project here, and when I okay, so again I just go to the my project here and zoom here. This is my entire project. This is my entire project here, and when I zoom here you can see my entire project here. Basically this is the image, and other things are there, and this is my our HTML page. Basically this one is my HTML page, and uh, next is this is my CSS page here basically. So you can see here, this is our CSS page here. So I can run the project on the our website, so you can see that. So again I just zoom out here and I click here and open it in the respective browser. You can choose of your own favorite browser, no problem. I select Google Chrome. So this is the output of our entire project basically, and I just upload the entire website on the XAMPP server. So how we can do that? So I just see here. So basically XAMPP server belongs to PHP. Basically the person who are using the working on PHP, they are showing the our using the XAMPP server basically. And next one is I just tell you that Jamp is a maybe offline server, and when I just double click on that, so this is this dialog box is open here. I just zoom here again so that you can see here. Simply select it and press the save button. So I just click on the save button. It is showing an error, but ignore it. So after that, your entire content will be showing here. So click on the this is the entire content, and you just go and you simply okay, one second. Okay, this is the entire content basically, and you just click on the open the my Apache, and then you just click on the MySQL. Here MySQL database is not required, but you just start it. You just simply copy paste the entire content, and MySQL is not required for this project, but still you just on it. And Apache is most required, so you must start the server. So first we just start the XAMPP server. Next I just continue the other project. So this is so I simply start it, and again it is showing another message, so simply ignore it, no problem. And second we just again start the my skill, and right now it is showing like this. Again I just zoom here, and this is the entire content basically. This is the entire content here, and this is showing that our start Apache is running, and MySQL is running here basically. So this is the first message that Apache is running, and this is the second message that MySQL is running here. So after on the server, we just copy paste the entire content. So how I want to know that how the server is working or not. So for that we just go here and open a browser basically. So again I just go here and open a browser. So here I just again uh, click on here, and just simply search a localhost, and here you can see that when I click on the localhost, the XAMPP server is on, so it is showing here. Again just see what is I can write here. So again I just write localhost, and then I just press enter. Here is here the XAMPP server localhost file will be showing here, and here so showing that the XAMPP server is working properly, and the entire content will be we can proceed further. So after that, after confirming that our local, that is our XAMPP server is on, so I just go here. This is my running car folder, and I simply go here, copy it, I copy the entire content. You can use Control A for copy the entire content, Control A for to select the entire content, and Control C for copy the entire content. I just simply copy it, and then I just go to the root directory of XAMPP folder. So again we just go to my computer, and then we just simply click on the this PC, and after that we just go to the C drive. Here we just click on C drive, then we just go to the XAMPP. So I just again zoom here, so you can see that XAMPP folder. We just make sure that we install the XAMPP server previously, uh, and then you just simply click on the XAMPP server. Then you just go to the htdoc here. This is this one. Again I just zoom here so that you can see it again clearly. This is the htdoc here, and after that I just click on the htdoc. Then we just go to our root directory. Make sure that if you install the XAMPP server, you must create a root directory in order to store the entire content. So if you don't have the root directory, you just create a root directory, and inside it you just do the other function, no problem. So again I just show you what is the root directory. This is the root directory basically, and entire content is showing here. This is the another folders are also present. So the entire project which we make will be installed here. That means the entire project will be deployed inside the folder. So make sure that you just create a root directory, root folder if you don't have. If you already have the root folder, simply click on that, and here you can see that some content are already present because I make some content here. So simply I just, in order to run a project, I just create, that is I just create a new folder, that is my create a new folder, and folder name is uh, car. I just uh, I just give the name. I give, so for example purpose, we just give the simple name so that it is easy to further works. Further work. So this is my folder here, and I just give the name as car. I just simply press OK. This folder is created already, and I just simply zoom here. So you can see that this is my folder here, and again I just double click on that, and I just simply copy paste it, and you can see that this is entire content, and you see that this is my entire content basically. Again, okay, this is my entire content, you can see that. After that, after this, we simply go to the my, I just minimize it. If you want to see where I can copy paste the entire content, you can see that this is my root directory basically. This PC, Windows 8, XAMPP, htdoc, root folder, and then I just create a folder, that is car. If you simply don't know how you can paste it, you simply click on that, you can see the entire content. So again I just zoom here, so you can see that my folder location is C, XAMPP, htdoc, root folder, and car. How we can see in our how we can see there in the server. So make sure that when you complete make any changes, you simply stop the server and again start the server, so that it can again complete the entire content. So I first stop the server, then again I just start the server. So no problem, ignore the message dialog here, dialog message, ignore the alert message. So again I just start the XAMPP server here, and then after that I just minimize it and go to the my folder, and again I just click here, that is I just search localhost, uh, local host, and press enter. That means my entire content will be writing OK, no problem. So in order to see the my project output, I just again go to search local host slash uh, root folder, and then I just search car. Again I just zoom here, so you can see the clear vision. uh, Again I just see the clear vision, that is localhost root car, entire content will be showing like in this way. And after that you can see the after you just simply click here. After pressing enter, you can see that my entire content will be showing here, and my entire project will be on the XAMPP server. So in this way we just upload the entire content in the PHP, or you may say XAMPP server. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.